of things about myself. I'm a dad and I've recently joined the gym. I say recently, but I've been a member for 5 years, but I seem to be stuck as a before picture. I knew I had to join the gym when I got my ears pierced and ended up with a nickname of Fat Butcher. And when I got in every delivery and they went to take a picture of me, they had to turn their phone into landscape mode. And I'm trying to convince my wife to become a psychic, because it's the only way I'm ever going to get into a fucking medium. But yeah, I've joined the gym and I've took it seriously. I've got myself a PT, which is a personal trainer for those of you that don't go to the gym like myself. And he says to me, what I want you to do, I want you to write down everything that you eat during the week. And I thought, right, I'm going to take this seriously, so I'll write down absolutely everything, I won't lie. So I wrote down everything and I showed him, and he says it looked as if I ate like I was in death row. So he said to me, no, what you need to be eating, you need to be eating things like kale and chopped chicken and avocado. So I thought, right, let's take this seriously. So I went to the supermarket with my kale and my chopped chicken and my avocado. I went up to the till, and my bank cancelled my card because they thought it was fraud. And he asked me, he says, what part of your body is it that you want to work on? Is it your back or your arms or your legs? And I says, if you could just make my hands big enough so they can't fit into a tube of Pringles. And I got the train in today, and there was an announcement over the tannoy that says, if you see something that doesn't look right, then please report it. And I was reported 3 times. But I do usually drive, and there's an advert on the telly that says, drive as if your gran's in the car. Which is a great sentiment if your gran's still alive, but mine's been dead for 4 years. So I just drive about screaming and crying. Spraying air freshener. Does anybody like impressions? It's good because I've got some. Anybody remember the X Factor? Anybody remember the guy that used to announce the names of the X Factor? There was a woman in it one year called Rachel Adedeji, and this is him introducing Rachel Adedeji. Rachel Adedeji! And I do have one other impression, and it's quite loud, so I do apologise. This is a dog getting its tail stepped on. Those are my impressions. So I do suffer from premature ejaculation, but a gear shift there. But I do suffer from premature ejaculation. I was having sex with my wife the other night, and I was about to finish, and I says to her, where do you want my cum? And she says, preferably inside you for another 20 minutes. But I do have 2 veins, so it comes out quick, but it works. And before I became a dad, I said, right, I'm going to be hands-on, I'm going to get down the floor, I'm going to be building Lego with them, I'm going to be playing with them and stuff. And then they get here and you just cannot be arsed, so you just send them into a room with an iPad to watch YouTube. But it's backfired a bit because now my oldest is telling me that George Bush done 9/11 and the Queen was a lizard. And we used to watch a lot of true crime documentaries before we became parents, me and my wife. And there was all these ones with people killing Waynes, and you're thinking, how can anybody do that? And then your second Wayne gets here and doesn't sleep for 11 months. And you re-watch them for tips. But being a father of 2 girls and stuff like that, it's good to see all the things now that women can do now that they wouldn't be able to do when I was their age. Like there's like female referees. there was a referee in the Champions League the other night, and she booked one of the players, and the player says, "What have you booked me for?" And she says, "See if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you." And my New Year's resolution was to watch more films that I'd never seen before. So I recently watched The Elephant Man, and I don't know if you've ever seen The Elephant Man, but in it he says, "I am not an animal." And you think to yourself, well, don't call yourself the Elephant Man then, surely. But no, he was named by a committee of people who have never seen a fucking elephant before. No doubt it was 1914 or 1814 when that was made, so there is a good chance that we'd never have seen an elephant before. And one day, circus would have came to town, and the two of them would be standing there in the committee going, elephant walking towards them, and they're going, "What the fuck is that?" Anybody else, anybody got an air fryer? Anybody else just been reminded that they've got an air fryer? Getting an air fryer was one of the only things that I kind of took part in as part of lockdown trends. It was that, working from home and taking citalopram. Citalopram are antidepressants. Down the front, they kind of knew that anyway. When I got my antidepressants, I lost them the day after I got them. So it was a very awkward conversation to the doctors to say, "I know you've just given me 28 antidepressants, but do you fancy giving me another 28? Or these wells phone and ask them to come and chuck a fucking toaster in the bathroom. I'm going to end with this one. So there is a Chinese takeaway around about where I stay called the Dragon Inn. And what I used to do is, I used to phone them on really quiet nights. And I'd phone them and it'd be one ring. And they'd go, "Hello, Dragon Inn." And I'd go, "I fucking bet it is." Put the phone down. Thanks very much. Cheers.